Back in March, I set out to answer one question. What happens when you commit to completely changing your life in just 6 months? Well, it's 1 month into this challenge and I have discovered something that sounds obvious but hits completely different when you are actually living it. And that is, real change is hard. This is the second episode of my journey, and today I'm sharing my unfiltered progress, the lessons I've learned so far in the past 31 days, and exactly what I'm focusing on for month 2 and beyond. Hey fam, if you are new here, my name is Somto, and last month I embarked on a journey to completely transform my life in just 6 months. Well, if you haven't seen the initial video where I talked about why I'm doing the challenge and my plans for the challenge, you can check that video on my channel, but I'll just go ahead and give a brief rundown of what this challenge is all about. So coming into this year, I decided to pursue my dream of becoming a filmmaker and probably explore entrepreneurship along the way, and this challenge is supposed to help me commit to that pursuit and achieve these goals. And I have 2 primary objectives for this challenge. The first is to unlimit myself. This is a term I learned from Jim Quick's book Limitless, which simply means changing the limiting beliefs that hold us back and replacing them with better and healthier beliefs. Simply changing your mindset. And the second objective is to achieve my goals, which I outlined in the last video. So in this video, I'm just going to give a progress report, the things I've been able to do in the past 1 month, and also my biggest challenges, the lessons I've learned, and my plans for the next month and the next part of the challenge. I'll start with a quick progress report on all the 6 categories which I outlined in the last video. The first one I have here is purpose. You can see I have 6 goals here. Shoot 2 short films. Well, I haven't been able to shoot any short film yet, but I have a story idea. I asked my friends to supply me stories. So I have 1 idea right now, but I haven't started working on it yet. But aside the short films, I got to work on some cool projects too. I was on set for a commercial ad shoot where I acted in front of the cameras, and I was also behind the cameras for some projects. Get a job in the creative industry. Well, I haven't quite landed a role yet, but I have been making applications, a lot of applications, and I have gotten some responses. Some of them asked for interviews, some of them just ignored me, which is fine and expected. We'll see what happens in the coming months, but for now, nothing concrete. Post consistently on YouTube. Well, in the whole of March, I only posted 1 video, which was the challenge video, and I posted it at the end of the month because it took me so long to edit it. But in April and the next few months, I hope to do better with that. Cultivate a daily writing habit. I haven't quite succeeded with the daily writing habit, but I have consistently posted on my blog and sent out my newsletter. So yeah, there is progress with writing, but not entirely. So moving on to the next category, mental development. I have here 3 goals. The first one, read 30 books. Okay, in March I was able to read about 5 books, which is in line with the timeline, so 5 books per month average. And then the other 2 goals, not much has been done yet. I haven't started on any of them. So finances. Here I have 4 goals. Double income and double investments. Income hasn't doubled, investment hasn't doubled, but I'm working on that. And then launch a business. So the business part of things, I have been talking with some friends of mine who are into entrepreneurship and just trying to at least come up with an idea for a business, and I would say we've made progress. Monetize my YouTube channel. Okay, that is still pretty far off. I got, I think, 20 something subscribers from the last video, and yeah, thank you all so much. The comments were very heartwarming. I'm glad to have you here, and thank you for coming along with me on this journey. And if you're yet to subscribe, please help this channel grow. Hit the subscribe button. To the next category, we have health and fitness. So here I have 2 goals: hit the gym 3 times a week, learn to cook healthy recipes. I've been fairly consistent with the gym. I've gone to the gym at least 3 times every week. Cooking, I haven't done much with cooking. The next category, relationship, attend networking events, connect with creative professionals, reach out to old friends. Not much here yet. I think, yeah, probably towards the summer months, I would try to attend more events. But for now, I made some efforts to reach out to my old friends. And yeah, it was good. So the last category, spiritual life, build a consistent prayer life. daily quiet time, catch up on my Bible plan. So I haven't caught up on my Bible plan. I am still way behind, but I'm also hoping that in the summer months, when I'll be having more time on my hands, I will catch up properly on my Bible plan. Consistent prayer life, daily quiet time. Well, I would say I've been doing well on that. So yeah, this is like the recap or update on the goals I have for this challenge. So after 1 month of trying to change my life, I have come to realize that real change is actually hard. It takes a lot to make significant change to your life, especially if you've been used to a certain way of living. The whole idea of unlimiting actually starts from unlearning your previous habits, unlearning the things that you've been accustomed to, unlearning the ideas that don't serve you anymore. And that process can be tedious because, this is the way you've known how to live, and now you have to change all of that and adopt new mindsets, new habits, and new way of living. So I would say that has been the hardest part and the biggest lesson so far. The second lesson I've learned is that we grossly underestimate the effort required to set the ball rolling in any field or endeavor, especially as a beginner. For everything I'm trying to do now, filmmaking, YouTube, business, I realized that I wasn't approaching it with the right mindset, the mindset of a beginner, and I was expecting to just coast through everything. But now I'm learning that I need to get accustomed to the process of doing things, learn the basics, and just take it slow at the start. In the first month, I really struggled with time management and energy management, and these two pillars are crucial to productivity. For time management, I realized that I was underestimating the time it took to complete certain tasks, and I would make my schedule for the week, but because I had not properly estimated the time for some tasks, I would not be able to meet up with the other tasks on my schedule, and it just spiraled out of control. Almost every week was like that. Also, for energy management, I have a day job and I have to be at work from morning to evening on most days, 5 days a week, and then I get home tired and I'm trying to still work on my goals and make videos or just do some other tasks. But because I already feel exhausted after work, my productivity is affected and I'm not able to do as much as I plan to do. For the month of April, I'm looking to focus on a few things, one of which is optimizing my schedule, just finding a balance for my time and my energy. And also on the business side, I plan to really dig into getting a viable business idea, at least in April, so that I would use the remaining 4 months of the challenge to work on this business idea. Finally, I'm looking to make more videos here on YouTube. Apart from the channel updates, I intend to make videos about other things I'm learning along the way and sharing them with you. So feel free to hit the subscribe button and come along with me on this journey. I'll be documenting everything, my wins, my setbacks, and the messy in-betweens. And a huge shout out to all the new subscribers. Thank you for joining the fam. The comments on the last video were really uplifting and I'm glad to have you here. See you all in the next video.